of the billboard.
Yeah.
That could go under that one. Has nothing to do with
Because I think we
minutes.
did clarify that
Okay,
in-
so it's 8 by
at the
10?
meeting. 8 by 12.
Oh, okay, she's got 8 by 12 in
Okay.
there, so.
Just want to make sure.
Did I order an 8 by 12?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. I noticed it was in the paper. It was,
Oh, okay.
because
Because
that
I
was,
said 8 by 10 originally, and
Right.
then you corrected me
I
at the
corrected
meeting,
it.
and
Yep.
they
What's
hadn't
the other
caught
one?
that. 8 by 20 is the other one,
correct.
but we ordered the 8 by 12 at the meeting, so.
Yep.
Or approved it. Okay, any other corrections or additions, or a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, financial report, Stacy handed it out.
Mhm.
Any questions or comments?
We finally got all of the golf tournament expenses and income in there, so that's wrapped up and paid.
I'll make a motion to approve the financial report.
Okay, I'll second it. Any discussion?
Nope.
All those in favor say aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, and then board positions. We have a letter of resignation from Rochelle
Mhm.
that she decided to step off the board. I guess, any comments or a motion to approve her request?
I'll make a motion to approve her request
Okay.
to step off the board.
Okay, is there a second?
I can second that.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. I just want to thank her for all of her work that
Yeah,
she did. She
right.
did a
Yes, she
tremendous
did.
job while she was on the board.
So maybe put that in the minutes
Several
too.
projects
Oh, yeah,
that
Definitely.
she headed up.
okay, and then, go ahead.
I'm at the part where Mark gave.
Oh,
Thank you. Oh, she did. For organization. Sound good?
Okay, so then we have 3 vacancies. But last month, Ashley Ladisser with the Interpretive Center, she indicated that she would be interested. And the exec board met and we
Mhm.
recommended, so I guess the next step would be to appoint her, if anybody wants to.
Yeah, I can make an emotion to appoint her to our board.
I'll
Is there a
second that motion.
The only discussion I have is I was thinking, I've got the term limits. There's 3 people that are up after 2025 here. There would only be 1 person for 2026 because Rochelle and Michelle's old spot,
Mhm.
and then 2 people for 27. So I was thinking of appointing Ashley to Rochelle or Michelle, one of those spots. So she would have 1 year, and then we could, reappoint her.
I
Sure.
think that makes
Usually
sense.
do. Okay, so that doesn't have to be in the,
Oh, because I was gonna say Donna made a motion, but I didn't know how to.
No.
Okay.
no. I don't think that needs to.
No, you're making a executive
Decision, yes.
decision. so,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. So any more discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, motion carries. And Ashley would have been here, but she had some daycare issues or something she had told Rhonda. Okay, next thing would be the golf tournament. Rhonda had something on the table here about how we did.
This one.
Mhm.
The income
Thank you.
after all the expenses, we had gross income of $6,335. And the expenses were $25.41.25 to the golf course. And then there was $80 that Rhonda had ordered the tees. So our net comes to $37.13.75. Yep, very good,
It's awesome.
very good. And Rachel and Allison did an awesome job
Thank you,
on
ladies.
it, yeah.
Yep.
Maybe put that in the minutes too, that we wanna thank them.
Mhm.
Allison especially, she did all the banners and the signage and stuff at work, and
Yeah.
if we would've had to buy that, it would've been quite a
Sure.
bit, so.
Yeah, we're certainly lucky that they are willing to help us with that event.
Yes,
It's-
yep, and hopefully that continues.
Yeah.
Okay. The next thing, the Highway 83 billboards. We did order one, and I don't know, have you looked at it at all?
Yeah, I pulled it out partly,
Yeah,
but I want to kind of protect it and keep
Yeah.
it in the
yeah.
sleeve, you know?
Do the pictures look okay?
Yeah,
Okay, good,
it looks good.
yeah. So do you have an estimate on when they?
No, we're waiting on the weather, kind
Yeah,
of,
right.
to where we have a calmer day. We
Yeah.
don't want to be putting it
Oh,
up.
right, in the wind.
I did look at the 20-foot billboard,
Mhm.
and now that it's up and it's kind of stretched out, you know, it does have a couple wrinkles at the bottom.
Yeah,
I think we could, and the way it was installed is we can loosen up the border at the bottom
Oh, I-
and then pull it
pull it
tight.
down, yeah. That'd be a
But-
good idea for the
but-
winter.
Yeah, but we're gonna want some sun out and
Yeah.
a little warmer day,
Right,
so it'll stretch a little bit.
yeah. I think,
And I think that can all be done at the same
yeah,
time.
I think
So-
next week is supposed to be nicer.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, thanks for doing that, and
Oh.
then as far as the replacements, you know, for next year,
Mm,
I'd like to still go to the city and ask for, you know, some of the lodging
Sure,
funds. Maybe wait until you guys have a full commission.
sure.
We did get approached by the Leader News that they do similar things to that. You know, they'll be able to, and they, I haven't really discussed in depth with them, but they said maybe even providing some photos or taking some photos.
Sure,
Or we do have the ones on the website.
for
from
future
before. Right, yeah, so the
billboards.
next go around, cause that
Yeah.
was one of the concerns with one of the commissioners, that they weren't local photos, that we weren't using local for it, and I guess we'll have to get an estimate from them.
Sure,
And then I'd include that in the, you know, cause that might be pricier than what we did, but what we did was just so we could get one.
right.
Right.
So it might be pricier, but, you know, might be worth going that route and keeping it local,
Right,
so.
And
Nice to
that
have
way-
some options.
Yeah.
yeah, we are in line then for asking for funding if we're gonna meet their specs.
Right, right, and then maybe, I guess one of the commissioners had suggested that it be approved for the funds to reimburse us for the materials to fix the signs. I
Oh.
guess we could include that in the request too,
Okay,
if we wanted, we can discuss that at some
Right.
time. but-
so since we're on the topic of billboards, we will have to purchase that white border that we put on the 20-foot.
Oh, okay,
Because we didn't purchase that because we weren't ready to put up a
Okay.
billboard sign.
but that would.
So that would be at Wagon Wheel. So I would request, no more than $200 for that material.
Is that a motion?
In a motion, I'll make a motion to request up to $200 for supplies.
And I'll second that. Is there any discussion?
I think it'll be well under that,
Right.
but just a
Yeah,
buffer.
just in case, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What's it called, billboard, border?
yeah.
Yep.
So any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, and then Light Up Washburn. We've been trying for the last
Mhm.
3 weeks to meet, and the weather hasn't been cooperating, so it's been rescheduled again for this Sunday from 2 to 4.
Okay.
Hopefully we get some community members. I know somebody had mentioned on Facebook that they had been planning to come, so
Mhm.
hopefully we can get
Yeah,
more.
that wind was nasty.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was-
yeah, cold and
yeah,
rainy and nasty, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I think we should put out a public, notice on like Friday and Saturday,
Yeah,
just as a reminder.
yeah. Could you do that, Rhonda? On our site and then
What
post
day
it
is
on
that?
It's on
the other
Sunday,
two?
the 19th.
19th?
And we did buy some additional lights. Rochelle had ordered some. You paid that, right? Yeah, so we're down to, we still have over 6,000 in the light up account, but she paid about 4. And I don't know if she had more. You had said she might have more, or was she just gonna explain? She had talked about coming and talking about it, but,
Oh, I did go down to the park when we were, our first date. And I took spray paint and I just put a mark on the trees.
okay,
So that way, when we go down there, we can just say all the trees with
That are
a,
marked,
with a
yeah.
mark on them.
okay,
Those are the ones that we're gonna try to wrap.
right. And then I guess if we have more
Yeah.
lights, we could do more,
And then
but,
just go from there.
yeah,
Depends on how, I think I marked like 14 trees
Oh, okay.
approximately.
Okay.
So, and what I did was I kind of went more towards the upstream side of the playground because, and then to repair a couple of the ones that are on the other side of the playground.
okay.
I think we're gonna key more in that playground
Yeah.
area.
Well, and then, does she have enough to wrap around all those, or will some of those be the up lights?
We can make that decision at the
Then?
time,
Yeah, okay, okay. And then one thing we had talked about was maybe putting a mural on that concrete tank or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know, was Ashley looking into that, or who was?
She did order the sponsor plaque, is that the what?
No,
Oh, not that one,
But just,
okay.
just to make that, they were water tanks, I believe.
okay.
Is that a park board thing? You have to get park board?
Yeah,
permission?
we'll have to get permission from the
Yeah.
park
But
board.
we talked about like glow in the dark paint and
Yeah,
maybe a riverboat scene or something, or
Right.
did you ask Michelle, is that something she'd be willing to tackle,
Uh,
or?
I didn't go into any detail
okay.
about it, but
Okay,
because I know with the weather and everything,
well, it might have to be a
that's
next
not-
spring
yeah,
project,
it'll
but
be
yeah.
a spring
So, yeah,
project.
we'll have time.
That'll give us something to do over the winter,
True, yeah, yeah, get something
to
designed
get
for that.
permission and
Yeah.
then maybe, talk to the school as well. I think the board, when we were down there, that was part of the discussion is if some high school kids would come up with some ideas.
Right, yeah, okay. So hopefully next Sunday,
Yeah.
or this coming Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be gone, we're heading to Fargo and we'll be coming back sometime Sunday, but
Sure.
I don't think I'd be able to make it, but
Yeah.
hopefully you get a good turnout.
Yeah, I think we have some local talent that
Yeah.
might wanna come up. I mean, we've had other murals were done down by the museum back in the day by local talent,
Right,
so.
yeah,
We'll see what's out there. And
Yeah.
It'll be a good discussion over the winter.
yeah, definitely. Okay, and then 2026 budget, I guess we're still working on that. I did send a letter to the Legion to see about, getting some gaming funds. I haven't heard anything back from them. Has anybody had anybody talk to you about, from the
No.
Legion about?
I did read your letter
Yeah.
pretty thorough and it was well written,
Okay, yeah,
so
thank you.
very well done.
Yeah, so I don't know, were they meeting like
I-
this week?
I think they meet today
Okay,
or this
tonight
evening
they're having,
maybe,
yeah.
yeah,
I know
I
Cassidy
think
had
it's
gotten a
tonight.
letter, yeah.
yeah.
So maybe they'll be discussing it. I don't know if the whole Legion board has to, or maybe their subcommittee meets at the same time or something, so hopefully
Yeah,
we
they-
get some response
Yeah,
to it.
they have their regular meeting, but their subcommittee
Needs
meets
to.
also.
Okay,
They meet pretty regular as needed,
oh, okay,
they call special meetings as needed, so.
okay. So yeah, I guess, let me know if you hear anything sometimes.
Sure,
you know,
will
since you guys are
Yeah.
more visible than me sometimes, or Rhonda.
Yeah.
if you hear
Well,
anything.
I will be talking to the commander probably today
Oh, okay.
because, the city approved, an adjustment to one of the basketball
Oh,
hoops.
okay,
And the city is gonna pick up that tab, so,
okay. Yeah, if you
yeah.
wouldn't mind.
So I was
maybe
gonna just let them
asking
know
him.
that that was approved and
Yeah,
we're not asking the Legion for
Yeah.
that fix, so.
okay. But yeah, if you could ask him
Yep.
if they got our letter and,
Oh, most likely they did, but
Yeah.
I will bring it up.
yeah, okay, okay. And then I guess once we have an answer there, we can have a better idea for budgeting
Mhm.
too. And we can
Sure,
meet.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
three of us, the exec committee.
sure, that sounds
Absolutely.
really good.
Okay. Okay, any other old business? Okay. New business member benefits? I don't know. Is there anything to visit on with that?
No, I think, any member that belongs to this organization is supportive of the community.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's what we're out to do and
yeah,
to make Washburn better.
Yeah.
And listen to the community. That's why we were founded, you
right,
know.
right.
So it's just not our ideas, it's the
Yeah.
community's ideas.
Yeah, and we're welcome to any ideas that anybody has.
Right, even if you're not a member, but
Yeah. Okay, and community engagement?
What do I write down? No items to discuss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
And we can, I guess, you know, if anybody has any ideas, I guess one thing I've been kind of kicking around is I went to a meeting for work and somebody from the North Dakota Department of Labor was there. And they're willing to do community presentations, and that might be something some of the businesses might be interested in.
Sure.
You know, about overtime and, you know, some of those
Well-
things, so.
yeah, I'm in a meeting.
And I guess community engagement, kind of the same thing there.
No items to
Um,
discuss?
Yeah,
Xavier. Have I-
and then Candy Caravan update.
We're almost through the list to call businesses to get either, a candy stop approved or money donation or, yeah, if they want to just drop off candy to me. So we're almost there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Excited for that?
And that
Rhonda,
would
you
be
said
to True
57?
Community Day.
Yeah, they
So
can drop
far?
it off with me at the bank.
Yes.
so 57 have said yes already, so
Great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
it'll be a good night. The weather will be perfect.
I hope so. I hope so.
Okay, and then Washburn Buck promo. That would be the Small Business Saturday promotion. And what did we do?
When is that?
Small Business Saturday is Thanksgiving weekend.
November 29th. It starts.
So how much should we? I guess we should ask the Legion if they'd be interested, or
I
have we?
wanna say 3 and 3. Does that sound about right? 6,000? Altogether?
Yeah. I guess we'd have to see if they'd be willing to do 3 again.
And then Dakota West Credit Union is still supplying the Washburn Bucks. correct?
Right,
I wanna give them credit for that.
yeah. Well, they're kind of in charge of it. We pay for the printing and stuff, and
Sure.
I should touch base with them and see where they're at.
Yeah, we should do
supply-wise,
that.
'cause
Just to
we
make
did
sure.
order some, we paid last year for some reprinting.
Who's gonna get in touch with the Legion?
Hmm,
I can call Terry if you want
Okay,
me to.
yeah, okay.
Sure.
If you wouldn't mind today, so maybe they can discuss it at their meeting tonight.
Mhm. Good idea.
Do you remember? Okay, yep.
But I get, you know, hopefully they'll do it again. We can't assume they will, but they have been the last few years, so. So, and I guess, we probably should make a motion if we wanna do it again this
And
coming year.
location. Are we gonna do it at True Community or Dakota West or split them up?
I think it's better if we keep it in one location.
Yeah. Yeah, so if one
Yeah.
runs out, then people are running back and forth.
Correct.
I guess the credit union had mentioned at one time that they wouldn't mind, but I know they're short-staffed now,
Mhm.
so I don't know if that would be something or not. I can touch base with them and see.
I was
They
up
would-
there not long ago and they did hire somebody,
Oh,
so,
okay. Okay, that's good.
so
But they
they're
would
not
have-
as
yeah.
short-staffed.
Okay, but they would have to
Yeah,
have
we would have
staff
to,
on a
Yeah.
Saturday, and normally I think they're just drive up only, so they'd have to be open on Saturday, so they probably would have to touch
I get-
base with Watford City or something on it too.
that would be something we could decide on later, right?
Oh, for sure.
Or,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll see.
yeah, because we have a couple variables that we need to go through.
Right, yeah, but I'll see if they're still interested
Sure.
in that. I guess, would somebody wanna make a motion that,
Rhonda made a motion to hold the Washburn Bucks again this year.
I'll second that motion.
okay, and I guess we can decide at a later time,
Mhm.
the amounts and stuff, cause I don't think, we'll match whatever the Legion will do, or, so we can.
To a point.
Right, yeah, true,
Should I
true.
included it and having them sold at the True Community Bank, or is that we decide later?
We'll decide later on that.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
probably more of a.
True Community is certainly open to
Yeah.
doing it again.
Yeah.
And I think the community has gotten,
To
know,
get used
used
to
to
it there.
going
Right.
there,
Yeah,
but, whatever we decide is fine.
okay,
You
and
know-
that's probably more a committee decision rather than
Yeah.
a
And,
board decision.
You know, to be fair, we could alternate from year to year.
Right, yeah,
Also,
yeah,
so that way it's
Yeah.
kinda,
not just if we do it up there this year, that doesn't mean it's always gonna be there, we could
Yeah.
alternate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. And then Santa Day? Anything on that?
Nope, Rochelle wanted it added.
Oh, okay,
It's still December 6th.
okay. Did you need a committee formed for it? Or you got it under control with help?
I will know after the meeting, my meeting tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I guess you can form your own
Yeah.
committee, you can gather up people
Last
from-
year, we did get some help from some, wasn't it the basketball youth?
Mhm.
Did they help us?
Yeah, that was just for
Tables.
setting up and all that, we have to
Right.
get,
But not for the committee itself,
no.
but just for a workforce.
So I guess you can work on that and.
Yep.
The board doesn't really have to appoint a committee or anything, you
No.
can work on that yourself.
But I just wanna make note that we will be using the memorial building for
Yeah.
that Santa Day.
Yep, it'll be located there.
I will put that in here. Location.
Okay, and then the next item on the agenda is community coordinator update.
No. Okay. I have attended the last two park board meetings. They're doing their fall projects, and kind of fundraising started off a little slow. They will be doing the meal at the vendor show, and it's gonna be a really good meal.
Well, that sounds great.
Yes, when they were talking and all that, and I'm like, I was only planning on soup and sandwiches. So far I have, for the vendor show, it's November 29th from 10 to 3. 26 vendors have signed up so far. There may be karma rolls at this vendor show.
Mm.
So is that, how many did you have last year? That is,
30 something.
oh, so you have room for some more.
Yeah, we're still waiting for some of these, because I sent out like emails, but they always wait till the last minute. And then, on the 31st, got the Candy Caravan, 3:30 to 5, Main Street, or up and down Main Avenue, and then along the borderline, Highway 83. We have a couple new candy stops, the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center and Industrial Loop will be candy stops.
Mm.
Then 5 to 7 is the Methodist Church Trunk and Treat and Meal. I had 6:30 to 7 was the haunted hallway. We have 2 volunteers that are going to be setting that up, but that time might change. Cause we don't know. And then will be a movie starting about 7:30. It'll be a cartoon one for the kids first, and then more for the older community members.
Oh, scary one.
I don't know quite sure with that. I know. And then I attended the NDAREC conference, Rural on the Rise, and Donna went with me. So it was a day full of learning about various housing agencies out there and different ideas, to bring in like people. Like I had one is somebody lives out on the farm and they decide to move into town, and then someone buys that house and you can was it 5 different homes?
Yeah, that one community had 5 different
Shuffles.
shuffles around.
coming
With
through.
just one
Yeah.
person starting it, yeah. Yeah, one thing they talked about too was, I don't remember what they called it, but basically housing that somebody downscaling kind of, moving to like and we don't really have, like if it was we had patio homes or something, somebody in a big house, had their family, whatever, and, they're empty nesters now, them, when they get retirement or want to downscale, them moving to a patio home, and then that opens up a bigger house for, a bigger family.
Yeah.
So, that would be an idea. If I don't know if anybody has the idea of patio homes, but, that might be something we could talk to a builder about, or if somebody's ever inquiring about opportunities for building.
I have a question. If we have leftover candy from the, candy caravan, then can we take that candy up to the trunk and treat to support the Methodist Church?
Why not?
I would volunteer to take it up there and,
Okay. I
Or
don't know
you
if
could
they're-
take it down to the movie night, hand out candy there.
that's a good idea too.
Is there ever extra candy?
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, that's, yeah,
Depending on the night, but yeah.
yeah, either or,
Yeah.
that way, and then represent Washburn Life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Sure.
don't know, what's the idea to
And usually
save it for
the
the
business's
movie
name on it.
night? Since we're kinda involved with the Legion. Maybe that,
Legion's not
Either
sure.
one would be fine with me.
Or we
We've
could-
never had any extra candy.
yeah, I
We
know,
never do
Right.
either.
but I'm just
But,
saying
yeah.
if we do,
Yeah,
we could split it,
yeah.
We might need it at the movie
You know.
night.
cause I know, the Washburn ambulance, one year, we had leftover candy, and then
Okay.
we took it up there,
Oh, okay.
so.
Okay.
But if another business, is gonna hand out candy, I mean, those are 2 options.
Yeah, yeah, I
know.
guess it doesn't matter to me either. You can
Yeah.
kind of make the call too, you guys, and
Sure,
This was you could walk around like getting that close to 5 o'clock and see if anybody had extra
Yeah.
they wanted to
Yeah.
donate.
and then we can visit with each one of the,
Sure.
because nobody's selling concessions or anything at the movie night, so.
It's popcorn and lemonade.
So Kiddies might want some candy too.
And I'll
They
check
might-
Sugar them up.
Yeah, I don't know if we wanna sugar them up
You're
anymore.
not online, I'll tell you something else. And then, I was just wondering if you still wanna do the Christmas cards to our members. Like we did last year. I have extra cards. that I'll donate.
I think for the members, it would be
It's
a
50
good
cards.
I'll make a motion that we do Christmas cards to our members on behalf of Washburn Life.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries.
That was it, I'm done.
Okay. Okay, open floor or business updates. Janelle, do you have anything?
Yes, WRT has an employee give back program. And so throughout the year, the employees donate so much amount out of their check to a fund, and then at the end of the year, right now the deadline is November 14th. And we just put that out there for nonprofits or groups looking to, they have projects within that they need extra help,
Mhm.
that to send a donation request to that fund, and then there's a committee that goes through all of them and tries to split it out as equally as they can, and
Mhm.
checks are usually dispersed the beginning part of December
Okay.
for Christmas.
I will visit with McLean County Resource, cause sometimes with and then we also have the helping hands and stuff like that, so. Hopefully they'll reach out to you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if, Washburn Life would have any projects we need help with. We're a nonprofit too, but.
Right,
Yeah.
and we are funded, so,
Yeah,
but,
Yeah.
yeah,
but yeah, there's probably some needs in the community that,
Yeah.
Okay, and if, if they don't want to mail, they can email
Mm.
to Andrea S. It's ANDREAS at WRTC.com.
Would you like us to put a post out to the community through multimedia on that, or?
You can, or there is a post out on WRT's Facebook page that can be shared as well.
Okay,
Maybe, Rhonda, could you share that on our site and all the others?
Okay.
Okay, anything else, Janelle? Okay, thanks for bringing that up.
yeah, we'll be happy to help you promote
Yeah.
that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, the next meeting, the 11th is the second Tuesday, which we normally have our meetings. But we did talk about it last month. We're gonna move it to the 10th because this room wouldn't be open either because it's a holiday. So we'll have it on the 10th. And Mark will preside as I'll be gone.
Okay,
So
be happy to.
hopefully we have a quorum of members and have a meeting. Okay, is there any other business? Otherwise, meeting adjourned.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming, Janelle.
Yeah, you bet.
Sorry I didn't bring sandwiches today.
I had brought over a check for the Flint Hill Memorial, so